Excuse me, the lady. Excuse me, you come forward. Yes, come. No, 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 no. Come forward. First of all, why are you in this court in shorts?
I'm sorry, I was just, I don't know, I've never really been in court.
All right, second of all, turn your phone over to the deputy. Do not close it. Deputy Laura, if you'll delete whatever photo she took, please.
This
All right, who are you taking photos of?
Oh, I was just letting my daughter know my son was okay and that he.
No, my question is, who are you taking photos of? All right, so Deputy Laura, if you put her in cuffs, since you want to be next to her son.
All right, everyone. Today we're stepping into a tense courtroom moment that escalates almost instantly. What begins as a routine call quickly turns into a powerful display of courtroom authority. A woman casually steps forward, seemingly unaware that her actions are about to draw the judge's full attention. Wearing shorts and taking photos inside the courtroom, she immediately raises concerns. Within moments, the judge addresses her behavior, and the atmosphere shifts from ordinary to intensely serious. The confusion disappears, replaced by firm courtroom control. In just a matter of seconds, the judge makes a decisive ruling and orders her into custody. It's a dramatic opening that captures attention right away and sets the stage for the high-stakes courtroom confrontation that follows.
I didn't know.
All right.
Put your phone in picture of that.
And who is Rick in the box?
He's with Charles Monk.
All right. Well, I'm sure Charles Buck will come back and take care of you, but for now, you're going to be in the box. Did you understand in count 2, you're charged with felon in possession of a firearm? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Judge. Prior to that, I do have a letter that's been penned by my client's mother, Miss Dora Jimenez. She's joining us on Zoom, I believe, or not on Zoom, but she's watching on YouTube. She was not able to testify this morning as she had some childcare issues with her nieces that she was responsible for caring to today. I also have 14 attendance meetings for Narcotics Anonymous. As the court's aware, part of the allegations in the indictment do allege use of narcotics.
State, any objections to the court reviewing the letters and the NA meeting submitted by defense?
No objection, Your Honor.
Okay. The court has reviewed the documents that you've submitted to court. Is there anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, just he is accepting responsibility. He is remorseful. He's made attempts to show he's part of the solution and not the problem here. By acknowledging responsibility in this matter, we're asking the court to consider the facts of this case, the circumstances, his entire cooperation with law enforcement throughout that investigation, and to show some leniency considering those facts and circumstances.
All right, State, is there anything you wish to say with regards to sentencing?
The only thing that I wish to say is that while I do not doubt the sincerity of the author of the letter in support of Mr. Gomez, I am somewhat skeptical of its accuracy.
As the courtroom settles into the main case, the true gravity of the situation becomes clear. The defendant is facing serious charges, with years of prison time hanging over his future. Every word spoken now carries significant weight as the court prepares to decide his fate. The defense works to present a more personal side of the defendant. Letters from loved ones, strong family support, and evidence of his efforts to improve his life are introduced in an attempt to show that he deserves another chance. But the prosecution quietly pushes back against that narrative. While acknowledging the defense's arguments, they raise doubts about the defendant's character and question whether those positive changes are enough to outweigh his past actions. The tension in the courtroom continues to build as the judge carefully weighs compassion against accountability. With both sides making their final arguments, The case reaches a critical turning point, and everyone waits to see what decision will follow.
Just say, sir.
Yes, ma'am, there is.
All right, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Nick Gomez Jr.
All right, what do you wish to say?
Well, I just really wanted to say this is the first time I had came home and started just doing what I had to do. I got me a job. It was my first time getting an actual real job. I'm an excavator operator. I would work underground utilities. It was the first time I ever did a income tax check. It was my first time not going back into the crime of what I used to do or things that I used to do. It was the first time I was trying to be a father, a good, productive citizen that led up to this point. I've made a lot of wrong choices in my life, but these two choices I made, I felt they were good. It's just I feel like my past has caught up to me, and just how they said in my character, I get judged on my character a lot. You know?
All right, so I'm reading, I read the steps. I always read everything. And even though I know the count was waived, it's a part of your stipulations, and there's meth involved.
Yes, ma'am.
So how are you getting your life back on track and doing the right thing when you have family to take care of and you have meth in your vehicle?
Yes, well, the gun and the meth, well, to that day, I had just got promoted at work. And in that promotion, while I was getting dressed, I moved my son's backpack. Well, those are two
Wait, I'm
items.
sorry, you moved what?
My son's backpack.
All right,
Those
so you're
two
saying,
items I find inside. So as I take it, I'm thinking, all right, well, being a dad, I got to tend to this. I need to get to this, but I also have a job promotion with all my foremans. So as I go, I pulled over to see. I had been working all that whole week. We're working that whole week, long hours. I pulled over, went to sleep for a little bit, and that's when the call came in. I mean, I couldn't just stop what I was doing right then and then to tend to that right then and then. I had to do the job promotion.
all right. And so you're saying,
I'm not trying to place a blame on
No.
anybody
I
at all.
understand. So you're saying you just grabbed the backpack and put it in the vehicle?
No, once I found it, I just took it.
The defendant takes the stand and speaks directly to the court, hoping to demonstrate how much he has changed. He talks about working hard, supporting his family, and embracing his role as a father. He expresses regret for his past mistakes and insists that he has left his criminal lifestyle behind. For a moment, his words seem sincere, painting the picture of someone determined to build a better future. The courtroom listens closely as he asks the judge to consider the progress he claims to have made. Then the judge begins asking a series of direct, pointed questions. The focus shifts to the backpack, the weapon, and the drugs connected to the case. As the questioning continues, the defendant's explanations become less certain and more difficult to follow. What started as an opportunity to earn sympathy slowly turns into a moment of growing doubt. His answers fail to provide the clarity the court is looking for, and with each response, it becomes increasingly clear that his defense is beginning to lose momentum.
Any further, Judge?
All right, the court is going to find you guilty. The court is going to sentence you to 10 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. All right, we can go off the record. I want you to know that I strongly considered your mother's letter, but when you look at your criminal history, it's not good at all. You've been to prison 2 times before. So in actuality, your minimum really is 25. So for you to have received 10 years, you'll still have time to get your life together and get it back on track. But you're not allowed to have any weapons. You're a convicted felon. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
The courtroom reaches its defining moment as the judge delivers the final decision. After carefully considering all the testimony, evidence, and arguments presented by both sides, the verdict is announced. The defendant is found guilty and sentenced to 10 years in prison. Before imposing the sentence, the judge acknowledges the defendant's recent efforts to improve his life and even recognizes the heartfelt letter written by his mother. Those factors are not ignored, but the court ultimately concludes that they are not enough to outweigh the seriousness of the offense and the defendant's criminal history. In explaining the decision, the judge makes it clear that repeated mistakes carry lasting consequences. While personal growth is important, accountability remains the foundation of the justice system. The sentence reflects the court's belief that the defendant's past actions cannot be overlooked. If you found this courtroom breakdown informative, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss future courtroom analyses. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.